The Portland Trailblazers are eliminated from the playoffs, and the Golden State Warriors advance to the Western Conference Final. Now, if you're a little bit extreme, or if you feel that you might be saying to yourself after this loss, how do you get outscored 56-38 on the boards to a short team in that last game there, which you lost by 2 points? Unacceptable. Dame should learn to run the offense better. He's not yet there. That's what you might be saying. If you don't win a championship, that's a failure. It might be a failure in your opinion. The target should only be a championship, you might say. This is what I'll say. It's a hell of a season. Until the West, it's a great season. Okay? And I know you had, you might say that losing is okay to an extent. And you had 17, 18, 17 point leads. You should be able to hold out for at least 2 of those games, which they weren't able to. Stotts maybe got embarrassed. However, I'm going to take the different approach. Job well done getting to the Western Conference Finals. Certain players definitely need to step up more and be more confident and consistent, or they need to go from, top to bottom. CJ and Lillard can't do it all with random one-off performances from someone else. But, okay, this is what happens when you go into the playoffs this deep. You gain experience. And this is what this team has gotten. Experience. Like what I've seen from Nurk and Myers. Okay, could they start next season? You had really no idea, let's be honest. You really had no idea what to expect at all, really, from the Trailblazers. But they've grown into, they've grown and they will continue to grow into a contender in the Western Conference. And, they've been a contender for the first time since 2000. And along with guys like Lillard, Seth Curry, CJ McCollum. They're bringing basketball back to life in the Rose City there. And, if you're a Trailblazer fan, I'm sure you're curious as to what will happen, next season. And the possibilities are endless, I think, if you're a Blazer fan. You don't have a team that's filled with superstars, but you got here where you were against some of the toughest teams in the West. Besides Game 1, you might argue that you really didn't hand these wins over to Golden State Warriors. You fought hard, and unfortunately, Golden State is just a better team. More experienced team. That's what happens. Experience usually overcomes. First conference finals in 19 years. After being swept in the first round 2 years in a row. Okay? This team pulled out something special when the team, I think, could have easily folded after Nurk got hurt. You pushed through. They made it close in the last 3 games. You gotta respect what the Trailblazers have done. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon. I'll leave you this as well. Kind of something that came up to me here. Reading on the message boards that Lillard really blew it this series. Listen. His series against the Thunder was amazing. He wasn't that great in the Nuggets series. Great player overall, and he has that potential to be an all-time great if he plays smarter, in my opinion. He too often becomes sometimes a little bit of a ball hog and tries to be a hero instead of making the right play. He doesn't give up. And I understand one miss shouldn't stop you from shooting again. But sometimes he takes it too far. He can change his plan mid-drive and not very well mid-play. If he decides to shoot, he is rarely changing his mind, even when all five guys end up around him. But remember how important Lillard is to the Trailblazers. Don't forget that. Hope all is well.